Hey Brickheads, Scott with 36 Bricks here, and this is my city. Let's check it out. Fucker.
How's that? Is that better? I don't. They do these updates and then they clear everything, and it ends up muting. And it's like, leave shit alone. Just let my settings be where they were. Sorry about that. Thank you, Matt, so much for being here. First and foremost, appreciate it. And then thank you so much for catching that, because I would have continued on, and all that. So let me backtrack, wind it back. It is May 14th, and yes, I am wearing a freaking sweater because right now it's 50 degrees out. Matt, I know you're in the New York area or greater part of New York, and well, like what's the temperature there? You're further north, so I mean, is the temperature the same? Is it worse? Like, because to me, it's nuts that it's the middle of May and we have 50-degree weather. And the crazy part, what I was getting at, is the fact that uh, what was it? Last weekend was Mother's Day weekend, and it was a situation where um, in the forecast. But what is it like right now? Like, what's the temperature right now? I know it's 11. 12 o'clock there, 11 o'clock there, something like that. Um, but like, what's the temperature? Because right now, like I said, I'm not even kidding. It's 50 degrees. Um, but it's crazy because over the weekend, for Mother's Day weekend, and for all those that are out there, happy Mother's Day. For those that mothers that are amazing and stuck around and been amazing mothers and work hard. And happy Mother's Day to the fathers, where the mothers aren't there for whatever reason and have to step up to be both the mother and father. Um, but so, what I was kind of showcasing is if you guys have been following me a little bit, um, the first part of April we went to Solvang, California for Solvang Brick and Builds, and I had a blast at the event. Please don't take this the wrong way, but I didn't really enjoy the town, and it wasn't because the town itself wasn't enjoyable. It was because I didn't get a chance to go out into the town and enjoy it, if that makes sense. So we were trying to figure out what to do with for my mom, for my mother-in-law, which my mother-in-law just lost her husband. My father-in-law passed away in February, and so we wanted to just go out. We don't have a lot of money right now, but we wanted to do something. So and we kind of had already like celebrated Mother's Day. I mean, like a month ago, we took my mom out to a Brazilian steakhouse, and said Happy Mother's Day, because that's when we had, to be honest, that's when we had the money, and that's when we felt like going. Um, and then, for my mother-in-law, it was kind of the same. We took her out, a few nights prior because she had come up for my daughter's play and all of that fun stuff. So um, it was kind of fun, but we, like you said, we didn't really get a chance to enjoy the town. So we were trying to figure out what to do for Mother's Day, and we figured, you know what? Instead of going on Sunday, we're going to go on Saturday. And we were contemplating going to Laguna, which we always go to Laguna. I love Laguna. If you guys ever get a chance to come to Southern California, Laguna is a must. And please contact me because I will point out areas in Laguna to go that are just amazing. So a lot of people go to the main beach and it's great. The town itself is right there, like literally right there. Um, but it's the town part that is amazing, not the beach part. And then there are other beaches in Laguna that you should go to. Anyway, so we thought about going to Laguna. We thought about going to Santa Barbara. We thought about going to San Diego. And I popped up and I said, "Well, we had just gone to Solvang, and why don't we go there? We didn't really get a chance to check out the town, and we didn't really get a chance to uh, you know do a whole lot. So um, everybody said, let's go. Now my mom wasn't feeling good, so she didn't end up going, but it was a great time. It was myself, my wife, my two daughters, plus my mother-in-law. First place we went was to an ostrich farm, ostrich and emu farm, and we got to feed ostrich, which is I gotta say the most epic business plan ever. where you have a farm that says, please pay us to feed our animals. Like, that's an amazing business model. Think about it. Like, we are farmers. We're going to make you pay. And I'm not being cynical, or this isn't like bagging on them, or disrespecting them at all. I think it is brilliant that they have a system set up to where essentially uh, you pay them to feed their animals. That is awesome. Good job out there. But it was a lot of fun. It was very quick. It didn't cost much. It was like I think it was like $10 a person, and you got a bowl of their feed or whatever, and you went out there, and it had a handle on it, and they tell you, yeah, that's pretty common, seen that many times. It's funny though, right? Like, I mean, we're paying to feed their animals. Um, but anyways, so nevertheless, it was a lot of fun. So we did that, and then we walked around town. We didn't. I mean, we had dinner or we had lunch. To be honest, it wasn't that great, and it was more the service, and then it was overpriced for what you got. I mean, we got a lot of food, or we got the sandwich. We ended up, me and my daughter, Rebecca, which you guys have met. We had a turkey club. It was a big sandwich, nice hearty meal. It was great. It was generic, but it was great. I mean, for what it was, it hit the spot. Uh, my wife and my youngest daughter, Crystal, she got a bowl of lettuce. She ordered a chicken Caesar salad. She got like 5 pieces of chicken, basically a half a breast of chicken, and then a bowl of lettuce. And there was no dressing on it. There was no parm or anything. So she had to we had to ask for that. Hey, can we get what we paid for? And then my mother-in-law and my wife, they got this. They were so hungry when they left, and we were there for 2 hours. It took them forever to give us our meal. So, but anyway, it was an experience. But we got a chance to walk around, have fun, and really just hang out. So, Matt, I know you are here. Did you get a chance? I saw your picture with your mom. Did you get a chance to spend some time with her, um, and have some fun? Take her out to dinner or what have you? What would you guys do? G Monkey's in the house. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. We were just talking about Mother's Day. Doing that this weekend. Oh, nice. What do you guys have planned? I'm pretty confident she's not watching. This live stream. So I highly doubt it would be spoilers for her. But but yeah. So what do you guys have planned? G Monkey is in the house again. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. We're just talking about Mother's Day and what we did or what we're planning on doing. Uh, Not sure um, if you guys did anything. If so, what'd you guys do? If you're haven't done anything yet, because I know some people, oh, we can't do it Mother's Day weekend. We're gonna do it the following weekend or the weekend before. But yeah, so in the meantime, I'm gonna turn on some of my music so I can hear. Make sure I don't get dinged for copyright. You can't hear it. Yeah, you guys usually take her to dinner, so we'll do that on this Saturday. Nice, nice. Does she have a favorite place? All right. So what we've been doing is we've been working on our corner florist. If you guys haven't seen this or are new or anything like that, we are going to switch cameras to that one. So this is the corner florist. Great build so far. I took a couple of the what's it called? The Friends Botanical Garden sets, and I turned it into a corner build. So pretty excited about that. And it's still going to be a florist because I had a lot of floral pieces left. Um, and then the top two floors are going to be essentially apartments or the apartment. Um, Sorry, my ear was itching. So that is basically what we're doing. So I finished off camera the interior of the first floor. So we're gonna go ahead and show you that. I'm actually gonna revert that back and then just take the camera off the mount. So here is ugh, sorry. Okay, so here is the flower shop. Now I will start basically on this section here. This is essentially the elevator to the top floors, and we have some flowers that go all the way around. There we go. Just loaded up with colors and details of flowers, put a flower wall in, all that kind of fun stuff, and just really had a good time with it. Didn't really get I don't feel like I got too fancy with it, but just kind of wanted to, you know, showcase a flower shop. I know we have one in the Assembly Square, but I just wanted to mock out something really nice and pretty and all that. So that is what we have right here. And so we're going to mount this back. So I don't get you seasick, we're going to shift back. I love these cameras. Oh, did I fuck it up? No. Okay. And we're back. Okay. She actually wants Texas Roadhouse this weekend. Nice. I usually take her. Okay. So grab on those steaks, dude. Are you guys like a rare, medium rare, well done kind of steak people? What do you guys like? Or a mix of both? Mix of all three, I should say. Just went to breakfast. Not a flower guy, but really love the Friends garden sets. Yeah, I'm not. The botanicals. I'm not a fan of. I have manipulated or changed up a few sets, but that's for the most part that's it. So but my wife loves. Well, we've gotten her a few. They're still in the box. She hasn't she likes them, but she hasn't actually built them yet. that's that's where we're at. That's the funny part. So, um, my wife isn't into flowers, because it's kind of one of those. So she'll get flowers from time to time, but she doesn't want me to buy them for her. And the reason why is because she's like, well, why should I have you buy me something that is just gonna die in 3 days? So I'm like, oh, well then we'll get you the botanicals since they're doing the flowers. And she was like, oh, those are pretty. And then we haven't built them. They're just in the boxes in the house. So anyway, so that is the first floor. The Friends garden sets are really nice. I'm a medium or medium well, depending on place, steak person, but my mom tends to like mooing more. Yeah, I don't know what that's. Is it like an older person deal? Because my mom is like, if it's still alive, let's rock. Um, she likes it rare. I'm I'm okay, and that's the thing. I love how you put depending on place because even though there's supposed to be a standard, every place is different. But I'm kind of a medium guy. I'm okay with medium rare. I'm okay with medium well. But I'm a medium guy. I have no idea where it comes from. Your mom is very wise. I mean, they say raw. I mean, as far as I mean, they say it's good for you. I mean, I mean, I don't know. I am a steak guy though. I will tell you I've had Japanese Wagyu beef and I'm not necessarily a fan. Like I'll eat it, but it's not my cup of tea. And the reason why is because they just don't give you enough and it's way overpriced. If I have a steak on a grill, I'm okay with a medium, for example. If it's more a restaurant thing, I am okay with going medium well too. Yeah. Well, and if we're being honest, I mean, I don't know. When you're, I've always had the mindset a steak at home is the best steak you could ever make. And the reason why is because one, it's made exactly how you want it and how you like it, because you're fucking making it. But that's just, I mean, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Okay, so now we've got the interior of the second floor, which is going to be the apartment. We have to plan this baby out. So here is where the this side is where the elevators are. Um, so here is the. I mean, is that two legs and some junk? I'm just saying. Or is that like an M for Mario? Mario. Or a W for. Let's see what we can do with this. Is it like, you know, hang ten, dude? Uh, that's funny. Or is it like, I don't know, like a pregnant L? Um, a pregnant lowercase R? Um, I don't know. So I'm being stupid. All right. So what are we gonna do with this? Let's plan out. So the elevators are on this side. Um, we're gonna probably put a little bathroom on this side. Um, to see. Something I said to make you turn away. Why couldn't leave me whole? Okay. So I think we're gonna do like a little shower. Um, we need sitting here. Let me see if I have anything here that I could actually use instead of. I don't think so. I cleaned up quite a bit where I could. Mom usually takes us out for a birthday dinner. I always choose steak. Oh yeah. I've always been a steak guy. I've always been a steak guy. Was there something that I could do? You know, time is passing so slowly now. That's my life without you. That's just my life without you. Every day, yeah. But baby, I don't want to. Okay, so we're gonna have um. Let me see. Should we go full this way? We can we can curve that way. So we need a door. Yeah, but you off my mind. Best to be a man and be strong. I love my organizational system now. It's so much easier. Grandeur, yo, 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 go, oh, yo. It it truly does help to be organized. I'm just gonna say that. It really does help. Let's I'm not fully done with it all yet, but it is coming together really, really nicely. Get you here with me. My folks take me out for my birthday, and it usually ends up being Japanese steakhouse, hibachi place. Because a few other family friends join for it too. That's cool. I the last couple years for like Father's Day and my birthday, it's been Brazilian steakhouse. That is my go-to. But it depends on it really just it really does depend on uh the situation. But that kind of has been my go-to. Um, do you guys have a Brazilian place or a steakhouse near you? And do you have you guys ever been to a Brazilian steakhouse to know like what the deal is on it, like how it works and all that jazz and all that jazz? Legends around you, tears you rise, flowers surround you, secrets alive. See, that's the bad part. I'm over organized and I don't know where anything is. Where am I? Oh, they're there. I'm like, I know where they're at. Oh. There's one at the mall near me where Lego Store is. It's super expensive though. I've only been to a Brazilian steakhouse once when on a work trip years ago. I want to try one of those all you can eat Brazilian one, but never could get someone to drive me home after the food coma. Yeah. So they are pretty expensive. Um I'm not going to sugarcoat that. Um they are rather expensive. So here I don't know what they run there, but here it's about 60 to $70 a person. And of course, when you're talking about, I mean, with what you get, it's like it's a pretty good deal. but but of course, the issue is that it's still expensive. And so I don't when I go, I don't eat all day. I'm just like, nope. I am going to have the meat sweats and I am going to go all day. We get there usually they open about 5 and and then um what's it called? Um they'll open at 5, we get there for 5 and then we're there until we're stuffed and we don't eat all day. Uh you in my arms. But so essentially, what it is it's a buffet. Again, this is for people that don't know. It is an all-you-can-eat meat buffet. They call it a Brazilian steakhouse, but there's other stuff other than steak because they have steak, lamb, chicken. They have sausage, um, in various types. So like beef. They have steak, tri-tip, uh, um, beef ribs. They'll have, I mean, pretty much you name it. They have like 30 meats. And then chicken, they have like chicken breast, grilled chicken breast. They have Parmesan chicken, roasted chicken. They have lamb. Um, uh, so they have a good variety of stuff. And then they also have a little like salad bar area or side bar, I guess you could call it. And it's basically where they give you sides, and then they also bring you a couple sides uh to your um to your table. Now every place is different, so don't quote me on that. Um, because I don't want you getting pissed off at them because I'm telling you something that mine does and yours doesn't, if that makes sense. So, so that's essentially what the deal is. And you go there, and they, like I said, they open at 5, they close at like 10, and all in all, it's a good time. And they have some of the best au gratin potatoes I've ever frickin' had. I love their au gratin potatoes. Just one kiss. Okay. So let's see. Ricks, there's one. Uh, there is one and a Lego store in the mall by Brick World. Nice. Oh, I'm well aware. I've been to that Lego store both years. I've been at Brick World. Look into your eyes, I know that it's true. God must have spent. So right now I'm just sorry, I should have switched that. Um I'm essentially kind of putting together the design of the bathroom. Love creation, all things great and small. You are the one who surpasses them all. Precious than any diamonds or pearls. Bold when we came in this world. You're out. So I ever did without. So I'm making a little toilet. So simple toilet making process. I take a 1x2 jumper, 2 studs. The top stud has to have a hole in it. And deep. Never could keep. Then I do the brick, and that is essentially the reservoir. I'll put a 1x2 tile on that. Sometimes I will make that into a European bathroom if there's not enough room to where I essentially add what's it called on the top, a faucet. But that is essentially the toilet. I just need a white 1x2 tile, which I'm not finding. I'm finding a lot of 1x1s. Okay. Could it be Here with me, there's an angel, it's a miracle. It's like a river. Alright, I don't think there's any whites shit in here. Time on you, you on you. For us to spend little more time. You. Little more time. Okay. So I have those. What else do I need? Toilet bowls. Let's see. There they are. Son of a bitch. Happy holiday. I don't know how the little fucker got in here, but there's a lizard in this bin, and he's alive. Scared the crap out of me. Un momento, por favor. I like lizards. They eat bugs. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. I don't know how that little fucker got in there. Okay, I'm kind of back. Oh, I'm well. Okay. Oops. Luckily, it's all in bins. I'll pick. Nothing spilled out. The bins just dropped. But no, I like the Brazilian steakhouse. Things okay. Oh, that's not even. No matter what your holiday. Okay. So here we have our toilet. Alright. I'm not going to do like water or anything. I'm just going to throw around a 2x2 round on the top. Oh. Alright, and then I need a sink. Alright, I'm going to redesign this wall real quick, because we don't need that there. Grab a 1x3 white brick. Lying in your arms, close together. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to fix this wall. And then I'm going to modify this wall. Because I need to put that over there. You confessed your love and dying devotion. I confessed my need free. 1x2 bricks. This pain, only God, self to blame. Oh. Oh, I need one more. Crap. Thinking of you. What's that? Actually, that's not going to work that way. Okay, I'm going to have to reposition the toilet and the reservoir. Da 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 da. Oh, da 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 da. Oh, oh. Okay, so I did actually have that kind of proper and right. Okay, so this goes back here. Alright, so that's back intact. But we are going to dismantle this wall a bit. Okay, so this is going to go here. That's going to go there. All right. Did I grab enough? Crap. I didn't grab enough. All right, I need a couple more. Fine. All right, so that is a little sink. Some deep concentration going on here. Hey, I'm trying. I'm trying. Hey, be proud of me. I'm getting shit done. Yeah. I'm very proud of the fact that I'm actually getting a lot of stuff done. Finally, it's taken forever. By your side, all your life. Okay, so there. Oh crap! There's the sink. Shining star, you are my girlfriend. And isn't that always how it is, Matt? Come on now. Do I have a white one of those bricks? No, I don't. Crap. That's okay. So that's all your face. The same. So without you, my world would end. Yeah. To be girlfriend. Oh, would you be my girlfriend? To say you could. I mean, I kind of deep, I kind of deep concentrate sometimes too when I'm mock building instrument. Absolute, you have to. Girlfriend. But what do you want to talk about? Any new releases that are catching your eye? friend. I saw that they just released the new Simpsons uh, Krusty's Burger, I think it is called. Uh, I I don't want the build. I will be honest in saying that. I have no interest in that build at all. Um, Not for any other reason other than it just doesn't interest me. I'm passing the Krusty set. Not my forte, and not much a Simpson fan. I mean we didn't watch Simpsons growing up, by any means. My mom. So I've kind of adapted this style of parenting, but my mom was very adamant about her watching whatever we watch, at least to some extent, first before we watch it. And that's what I do. So yes, I've seen like all the Descendants movies, and I've seen all of the, you know, I've seen Hannah Montana, and I've seen like all that other shit that, I watched Dora, and like all of that stuff, right? And it wasn't so much for me, but I was like, you know what? Hey, if they like it, fuck it. Like, let them watch it, right? So that was always my kind of mindset was, hey, like, as long as it's, you know, good content, there's, I mean, there's nothing really wrong with it. So um, I want 2x2. I want a couple 2x2 plates. They should be right in front of me. They are. Okay. So I was just like, okay, cool. So, my mom, when I was growing up, she watched The Simpsons, and she was like, no, I don't like how Bart is very disrespectful to his parents, and I don't want you guys learning that. So, like, that's not going to be a thing in our house. And even then, by that point, I mean, I was going into teenage mode, so, I mean, my brother kind of was a dick to my mom, like, so I understood. I didn't push. It wasn't a big deal. I caught a couple episodes of it. Some of it was fine, but ultimately, whatever. And then it got to the point where when I was a teenager, when I started getting into the upper teens, I was like, I'm too old for this shit, so I didn't even bother. um, so I mean, it was never, because of that, it was never really appealing to me. So I like the minifigures, but as far as um, the set, I'm good. I'm good. I don't. It's not something that I need to get. I still haven't gotten a lot of the sets that I want. I mean, I we still need to get Hocus Pocus. We still need to get the X Mansion. That Galactus set, I love. I'm excited for that Galactus set. I'm not excited about how Thing looks, and Invisigirl or whatever her Invisible Woman looks. I wish part of it was a trans clear minifigure, but that's just me. But there's so many sets that I want to get right now that are on my list that unfortunately are probably set to retire soon. So, I'll probably get the Krusty Burger if nothing else. A very good start for a mock burger joint. Right. I'm not a fan of the colors. They're just too bright for me. That's why I'm not interested in the set. Round my neck. That is just about respect. And where it go and why. Every time I wonder why. But for those that are like really interested in it, there's also the Fast and Furious Suki's car. I of course like their version better than mine. Pop, dirty pop. Can't stop that dirty pop. This must be. Did you guys end up seeing this Suki's car? I actually really like it. Like I said, I like it way better than my version, so I will be getting that. It's around my neck. Just about respect. And where it go and why. Every time. There we come on. Missed that? What? The what? Oh, Suki's car. It's the Fast and Furious, or it's basically Too Fast, Too Furious. It's Suki's car from Too Fast, Too Furious. Oh yeah, not my jam. That's why. Okay. Not even for your city? Like, even if you're not into a Fast and Furious, you don't want like a sports car through your city? Mm-mm-mm. But it starts to rock. Yeah. Come on, this must be. Huh? And I have too many. Nope. I honestly prefer mocking vehicles, and I have too many right now. Oh, I got you. Where are my 1x3 tiles? My love is your love. I also don't like the direction Lego has gone with larger sets. I like the old 4 wide cars and 6 for trucks and service vehicles. Oh, larger sizes, not larger sets. I hear you on that one. But I don't know that they really have a choice. That's the bad part. Because quite frankly, the minifigure is just too big. Because a typical minifigure is about 4 studs wide. You can in the smaller cars, in the 2 stud wide cars, or in the 4 stud wide cars, you have your walls, and if they're the modified tiles, you can get away with the arms, but it's not. It's still not like a legit vehicle because only one minifigure will fit in the front, and then maybe one in the back. You can't fit 2 minifigures side by side. In a 6 wide, you might get away with it, but it's still real tight. You don't have a center console in between the 2 minifigures at all, and then there's very little room for their arms. This is why I am content with mocking out my own. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, there's only a couple vehicles that I've mocked out. I think I need to go a little bit bigger or taller on this for a legit like tub slash shower. But I see where you're coming from. I mean, like I said, scale wise, minifigures are just not. Um, they're probably just a little bit too big. But that's the bad part. It's like they're not. But once you start getting into the vehicle, it's like I personally feel like when it comes to scale, the scaling vehicles and stuff, minifigures are too big. But when um, everything else, minifigures are not too big. So that's where, I mean, the modular buildings, they're scaled to minifigures. It's a good scale. But vehicles in particular are very difficult. Because, like, if you do a legit bus, it's the size of a block. Well, that's not a proper size. Figs are a weird scale to deal with, right? But I'm more about making the larger scene. So if I have one fig in a 4 wide car, it's no big deal. That makes sense. I mean, because are you really gonna see to that level? So I definitely see where you're coming from on that. It's like the argument of the interior details on buildings. It's one of those, well, logically or from a human standpoint, are you really going to be able to see the interior details unless you're lighting your your builds? Are you going to really be able to see the interior details of a modular building? And the answer is going to be no, not unless you're lighting the interior. So is it all that important to put interior details? But at the same time, it's like, well, Like for me, I know it's not a true build if there's no interior details. So that's where I'm like, no, there needs to be interior details. Right. Because, like, I've seen a lot of people have that mindset of, no, there's no point in having interior details because nobody's going to see it. And it's like, well, I will know it's there. I will see it. But you know it's there. I know it's there. And I get reward from making the detailings. Absolutely. And I mean, there's a lot more than just that in regards to rewards. I mean, you know it's complete. You know you finished something. You know you didn't half-ass something. And if somebody is offended by me saying, "Hey, you didn't because you didn't finish it, it might be considered half-assed." I apologize, but I do feel that it should be complete. There's, I mean, but I do understand and get the other the other side of that coin. So because and that's why I've always been a big proponent of, hey, it's your build. You do what you do. You like and that gets into the topic of fake Lego or off-brand or third party or whatever. It's like it's your money. It's not my place to say you should or should not build the way you want. That's not my place. And if somebody feels it is their place, then they need to evaluate some things. Exactly. You do you is a good way to view this hobby. Absolutely. Absolutely. All they want. Thank you, Matt. Like my buddy Bricklock, he's got so much blue bricks he's gonna include in his city. It all looks like Lego, but it's not Lego, but who cares? Right. It's his build. Why should we and this is with anything. Politics, religion, sports, you name it, you could apply this mentality to anything and everything, right? It's your life, it's your situation. Who am I to tell you how to how to live it? How to, you know, I mean, if you like it, then and you're happy with it, um then sweet. I myself I'm for the most part I'm a Lego purist, but I mean, I use off-brand stuff all the time. I mean, my base plates are off-brand. You know why? Because I like clutch on the bottom and the top. And Lego doesn't give you that unless you do 4 16 by 16s, and when it's like $4 a 16 by 16, and I can get a 32 by 32 that I like for $3. I rather spend $3 on a base plate than what, 12 to 16 bucks on a base plate. I mean, it's just as good, and quite frankly, it's my shit. Let me live my life. I will let you live yours. I promise. To California. I'm actually going to integrate a Funhole modular into my otherwise Lego City, but it looks great, so who cares? Right. Are you talking about, well, which one? Cuz you got the what is it, the skate park? But you're mocking it out, right? So that's not what you're integrating. What are you integrating? Yes, the skate shop. Oh, but I'm I'm kind of confused. I'm sorry. Together forever. Because you mocked that out. So how are you integrating it? I feel like by mocking it, you're integrating it. I don't. Sorry, maybe I'm just stupid. Um, I'll use custom guns and printed parts. I tempted to use the off-brand of bricks that takes Lego design and makes them into different colors, but it's the copying that makes me hesitate. The copying? Okay. I am putting it on a mills plate, and we'll build it a bit of additional ramps and stuff next to the main building. So you're not really mocking it, you're more modifying it? Is that what you're kind of saying? You're not really doing a whole lot to it? Am I catching what you're throwing? Show. Yes, so we'll be modding it in a way, yeah. Okay. Um that's cool. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, if they are building a good product and you like it, then rock it out, man. That's funny. Um, like so many people are quick to judge. It was funny because so I had posted um what's it called? I had posted a picture of my part wall, and I got a little pushback. I got people that were like, "It must be nice to be rich," and all those kind of shitty comments instead of being positive. And it was funny because I was like, "I'm not rich," and I didn't engage to all that much into it. Um, and like people got on my case. Yeah, you must have money to have all that, and I'm like, no, I'm not rich. I'm just I don't smoke, I don't drink. We don't go out to dinner all that much. Um, I don't really have a whole lot of debt. I have a little bit of credit card debt, but we don't have student debt. We have a mortgage. We have a car payment. We don't have a whole lot of bills. So, um, am I rich? No. Do I have money? A little bit, but not. I mean, if I broke out my wallet, I might have 30 or 40 bucks in my wallet, if that. In my account, you know, I mean, we don't make a lot of money. So it's like we cover our bills, we have a little bit extra, and most of the cabinets that I actually got because I won the $500 at Solvang. Um, but even if I hadn't, you buy a couple at a time, and then before you know it, you have a wall full of them. It's like the parts. I have a shit ton of parts because I bought them cheap. Okay. Um, I mean it's. I'm like, is this a commercial or is this a jam? But yeah, it's always. I mean, those things are always funny because it kind of goes back to what we were saying. It's like, well, it's my money. I'm not hurting you. I'm not hurting my family. I'm not. Your faith in me, my soul. But I mean, yeah, if you want to rock out some fake Lego, go for it. Like, I mean, if you like it and it works. You seem to be in a good area where you're lucky enough to find a lot of good bulk deals too. Yes. I mean, and that is a what's the proper wording? That is one of the benefits of living in Southern California. Is the fact that because of Southern California, we like there is a huge Lego community here. I mean, we have just in lugs, we have 5 lugs. We have sand lug. No, we have more than 5. Let's see. Let's count them off. We have sand lug, OC lug. We have um, sand lug, OC lug, Long Beach lug, Lagola, Thai lug, and HD lug. 6 lugs. Lego stores. Lego proper. If you include, I won't include San Diego. Okay. Well, fuck it. There's 2 Lego stores, Lego proper stores in San Diego. There's a Legoland amusement park. There are outside of that, there are 9 other Lego proper stores in Southern California. 9. Then there's about 15 bricks and minifigure stores. 15. So, like, yeah, there's a lot of mom and dads who are selling their kids' old Lego. There are a lot of, uh, I mean, there are quite a few resellers. I mean, yes, I can say that I am fairly lucky that I do have resources, or not resources. There are areas in which you can find good deals. And there are a lot of people out there that are selling Lego that are causing the prices of people who are selling them to drop. So yeah, I mean, my eyes open the door. So yeah, I mean, never fall. My heart. Because yeah, because people there's a lot of people selling Lego. Some people are overpricing, some people are underpricing, and it allows for negotiation. It allows for that oh hey you're selling uh what is it? You're selling a bin of Lego for 250. These people over here are selling the same amount of Lego for a lot less, and people will come down. And because there's a lot of people selling them, you have of course a situation where there's the people who are selling them, they're not selling them that fast. And it's like they just want to get rid of it. I don't buy a whole lot of bulk anymore because I'm at a point now where I have a lot and I don't need any more. I mean, I still have a bin of bulk that I have yet to clean up and and do anything with. And here's the other thing too. So I was talking with somebody at Solvang, and I can't remember his name, but I think he's the ambassador of Gayful, because he was running the booth, and his builds were amazing. Um, and I was looking at it, and I'm like, dude, your stuff, all of it looks like they could be sets. They're so crisp and clean and shiny and all of that. And I'm like, dude, what is your secret? Like, are you spraying something on them to look so shiny? And he's like, what the hell are you talking about? No. And I'm like, there's so, like, and I said, like, where do you get your parts? And he told me, he goes, I order them off, or I order them from Lego. And I'm like, do you buy anything on Marketplace? And he's like, no. And I was like, so your parts are like 100% new? And he said, yes. He goes, uh, he doesn't use any like any used parts at all. Even when he orders on Bricklink, he like ensures that he's ordering new. And he said he's like, if they come in and they don't look new, I return them. Um, and that makes sense. And that's why his stuff looks so pristine. So I've kind of started getting into the mindset of, well, I mean, it's more expensive, but I now have the mindset of, well, I want my builds to look nicer. But cuz I mean, there's some bulks. There's one bulk, it still haunts me to this day. she had it in a round tube outside, and she had dogs, and they just constantly peed on it. And every once in a while, and I ended up buying it, and I bleached the hell out of them. Like, I cleaned them up as best as I could, and every once in a while, I still get a whiff, and I'm just like, ugh. Like, it's just so disgusting. And I think I ended up going like 2 or 3 rounds of bleach because it was just that gross. But they were cheap. It was like the bin was about this tall, full of Lego, no other parts. There were many figures in there, and it was about this tub around, and I got it for like $40. Live my life the way coming back to me. It's for you, babe. What am I supposed to can tell you? Shortcut back time, possible as it may seem. Oh, back. I found out fairly recently that my area will be getting a BAM store. Ooh, nice. Kid games, baby, baby. And I'm very excited for that. Um, hopefully they run it similar to the way that the BAMs are running it around here. Um, because like they do, I mean they fill their calendar with discounts. They fill their calendar with events. I mean, do you know anything about the store? Like, are they gonna have event space or anything like that? Do you know? Well, as it may seem, wish I could so bad, baby. Quit playing games with my heart. No. Don't even know an opening date. Well, go. I know nothing. Well, go in there. Go talk to him. Matt, do you have like a laptop that you're comfortable streaming from? Because, like, pitch it to them. They are under construction, dude. Right, but you can still go in and talk to them. Because you could talk to them and be like, "Hey, so I'm a content creator. My specialty is live streams, and how would you guys feel about me coming in on your opening day and live streaming?" No, I'm not just walking in to bother people. You're not bothering them. Still a mystery. I mean, even okay. You don't want to walk in, but do they have social media already? I mean, you had to have found out about them already. Private message them. That's what I did with Roth. That's how I got to know them. Roth and I'm drawing a blank on his wife's name. Fuck, I'm an asshole. That's gonna bug me. Nothing that you have said and done. Shauna. But that's how I got to meet them. Is I messaged them and I just said, "Hey, I would love um to do content about your store." Um there's a page on Facebook. They've posted a few notes there. I'm just waiting for more definite things to show there. All good. Cool deal. But yeah, that's what I did. I just said, "Hey, can I get a preemptive tour of the store? And can I interview you?" And they said, "Sure, come on by." So, well, I mean, worst they can say is no. But yeah, message them and be like, "Hey, if you, as long as you have the equipment, if you have a laptop and then you can grab your camera, um, just be like, hey, let's go." Like I said, worst they can say is no. And if you're not comfortable, that's cool too. Like I said, it's not my place to dictate what you do. I will urge you and nudge you, but as our relationship has always been, if you tell me to fuck off, I will. I know you won't tell me to f off, but you'll say, "Hey, I am me. Shut up. Leave me alone." Love you, brother. Ooh. All right. So I will. This is secure in. I will place one more, and I'm not going to go crazy on this. So I need a 1x8 there. Excuse me, and I need another 1x8 to go here. A 1x8 tile. Sorry, 1x8 white tile. All right. Okay. Oh. Okay. So, let me show you what I've done so far. It only took me an hour and 40 minutes. Well, probably an hour and 20 minutes to do the bathroom. Ooh, sorry. So here's the bathroom. I do plan on putting a mirror on there. Oh, I need that tiled. 1x7. That's like Greg level mock speed. Hey. So there is the bathroom. I need to tile that though. I need a 1x3 and a 1x4 white tile. Okay. So yeah. Um. And then I need a 1x4. Looking back on the things I've done. All right. So, other than like one thing, the mirror, the bathroom's done. And just to kind of give you that, I don't have my phone with me. So nothing all that crazy with it. I put some light blue 1x1 tiles at the bottom. Um, like I said, I'm not haha. So visitors can go shower at the florist place. Well, this is an apartment above the florist. So if they visit the florist, they can go up to their apartment. But ultimately, they can't go to the florist and take a shower. That's kind of weird. I've done. Okay, so what do we want to do? Is this? Oh, I'm like, why is this teeter-tottering? And that's why. Okay, so now how do we want? That's the bathroom. We are going to do. Now we're gonna wall out the bedroom. Um, I'm gonna do a different color Like an accent wall? Huh. Trying to think. Hold on. Because I also have to fit a kitchen in here. Maybe it's going to be a studio apartment, and I won't wall it off, because that's going to take up a lot of space. Yeah, I think that's going to be the way to go. Studio apartments actually are kind of common with Lego builds, so go for it. Cool. All right, so we're gonna throw a bed here with some um like a dresser. I'll do my coveted stud dresser. It's not really coveted, but and since it's a florist, we're gonna go ahead and write in the storyline of that the florist likes color, because as a florist you would, I would hope. So we're not gonna do the standard. We'll do greens for the drawers. All right. So how's that for? Kind of looks frenzy, but kind of bright. You got the yellow and green. That's what we got. Very bright furniture. Yeah. I don't like that. Let me. Um. And we're going to do like wood floors, different shades of wood floor. All right, and there is the matching nightstand. If it'll, there we go. Oh. All right. Is that gonna be too big? Let me see where. Sometimes you just gotta brighten up a room, right? There. It's gonna be a little. Huh. You know what? For more space, I was gonna do these, but let's actually do. What are they called? They're not trundle beds, but they're basically beds that have the storage underneath. Oh yeah, those are kind of cool. I need one. Cuz like if you have logically if you have a studio apartment or even a one bedroom apartment, you probably don't have a lot of storage. So you need kind of storage wherever you can. Um All right. Drawer wise, logically, 2 on the end doesn't make sense. But 1 in the middle. Okay. So far, that's what we're looking at for a bed. We've got 3 drawers on this side, 1 drawer at the end, and 3 drawers on this side, and then we're just going to make up the bed here. Okay, so let me see what I have. We have some pillows. And the overall look is okay, tiles. There's no yellow because I haven't sorted the yellow yet. So where are my yellow tiles? See what I have here. So, let's do a white 1x4. All right. I think there we have our nice little bed, our little storage bed. Nothing crazy, but you know, it looks nice. I will put these right there for now, and I will put them away. All right, let's see what we have for space. That's a little tight. I actually need to pop this up a bit. And it's getting that time for me to take a potty break. But let me position this so we do. I think that's too tight. Right there is fine. All right. So there we have a little bit of furniture. All right. And on that note, I'm going to go to the restroom real quick. And be right back. It's party time. It's excellent. All right. Excuse me. Okay. Let's move this. I know it's going to be tight, but it is what it is. Okay, and then we're going to build, for this corner here, we're going to build like a little chair. And it's going to be like a bright white chair. Ow. Let's see. Is my bracket? Oh. Okay. I will probably grab these again. At least those, so I'm going to set those down. Okay. Slam dunk the funk. What if I lowered this? Hold on. Yeah, like that. Okay. And then now I just need put this back. That's funny. This is too full. Really? Okay. Okay, so now here's like a reading chair. Right outside the window. And let's do like a little stool. Like a footstool. Hey! Mike! How's it going, my friend? Good to see you. Thanks for being here, bro. How are you? Yes, it's been a while. So, I wanted to continue to stream, and family stuff got put it just put as the priority. So I started streaming back in January. My dad's health, or my father-in-law's health, went down really quickly, and my what was it? Um, Mid to late February, my father-in-law passed away, and then um, the night that we buried him, I found out my great aunt passed away, which was like a grandmother to me. So we had like two back-to-back family members that passed away, and this happened last year too. It was my dad, my wife's great uncle, and then my wife's uncle all passed away within like a couple week period. And then this year it was my father-in-law, my great aunt, and knock on wood, we haven't had a third. However, my wife's grandmother isn't doing all that well. She has terminal cancer. She is not willing to do chemo um, or radiation, and she wants to do surgery to get it out, but they don't feel that she'll live through the surgery. I mean, she's like 85 years old, so it's pretty much just a matter of time with her at this point. So I have committed to Wednesday mornings. Wednesday mornings at 9 a.m. I will live stream. So that's my new schedule. Hopefully we'll see you around a little bit more. Hope you're doing well. I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's been a whirlwind. So that's yeah. So we've been to kind of keep my mind off things. I have been posting videos on YouTube. I don't know if you've seen, but I've changed up my part wall. This is now my part wall. So it's a little bit more organized. Been really focusing on organizing it all and getting it way better. And then so that's been going well. I I can't show you want to come do mine. If you want to pay me, I will. But I'm not cheap. Just as a heads up, I'm not cheap. Um, but I'll more than come over. You pay the flight, you pay the hotel, you pay the car rental, plus you pay me a wage. I will come hook you up. But it's not going to be cheap. So we got the part wall now fixed. I'm not going to show you my city because, quite frankly, this is what my city looks like right now. The camera has pivoted up, and it just all you see is the rafters. So I can't really show you my city. Plus, there's really not much to see. But I have started to dip into lighting a little bit, so that'll be. So stay tuned for that. and then we're working on MOCs. So right now we're working on the. I turned the Lego Friends botanical garden sets, a couple of them, into a corner florist. So this is his city has been in that stasis for about 3 years now. Shut up. Shut up. So this is what the building or build looks like right now. So it is. I took the parts from the botanical garden set, not the Lego Ideas botanical garden, the Friends botanical garden set. Turned it into a corner florist, and then the first floor is all decked out with florals and people, because that is also my thing now. Is I am going to be actually like putting people in all of these instead of waiting until later. Most of my builds have people in them, but like there are a lot of builds that don't. So right now, so that's the first floor, and then we're currently working on the second floor, where in the last what is it, 2 hours, we've built a bathroom and some furniture. Some furniture, bright furniture, and then we will be continuing the process. I did a little mini chair, a dresser, a nightstand. I need to do a lamp. Um, but I don't. Instead of doing, maybe I'll do a bracket and a wall light. Nice. At least I have an excuse that I went to work on castle and then space stuff for a long while. Um, okay. Let's see. So I guess last year 3 deaths in the family. This year 2, maybe 3. Um, doesn't count as an excuse. Um, lug stuff, work stuff. None of that's an excuse. No. Sorry, I'm just being a dick at this point. No, I mean, I've built stuff and I've worked on my city a little bit, but now I'm really kind of sticking to my guns a little bit and working on things a little bit more. You will see some progress. Um, lug, please. Well, hey, it is what it is. Here's the thing. I mean, with some of the stuff, I kind of got sidetracked with builds for the lugs. I mean, I built the coral reef. I mean, most of last year I was just building the coral reef. So I mean, and that has the coral reef has nothing to do with my city. So it's like, and even now, like, it's not right. I have to fix it. So it takes time. Oh, I'm like, I know it's here. I want it. Could say, be a home. That way. Be alone. Remember what you said to me. You were acting so strange. Oh, yeah, I was too blind to see. Just needed a change. Said to make you turn away. Walk down and leave me cold. Thought away. You were right here, right now. Where did this come from? Oh, there we go. Here we go. I was like, wait, something's wrong here. I'm trying to put in like wall brackets. That way, when I hang stuff on the wall or whatever, I can do that. There we go. Muy bueno. Okay. Where are we at? Shit, 11:30. All right, let's see. Need some kitchen work. I'm gonna do the kitchen right here in the front. Let me. I'm gonna do the kitchen right here. Let's see. Hold on, I'm looking for parts. Okay. I'm trying to map this out here. Oh, paradise. Ugh. What could be right here next to you? Oh, oh, close to mine, it's divine. And we're gonna do the same shiz. Um, but let's do the reverse. So it'll be yellow down here. I don't mind waiting. I've been waiting forever. Right here for this moment. Between you and I. So let's see, it would be let's see. Nope, wouldn't be that. Alright. Alright, let's see. Alright. I don't like that. Is it a situation where a round could fit in there? Yeah. Okay. Making a bit of progress. I do have to get going here pretty soon. But I'm going to finish the kitchen. Leslie, lace in the sun, when love's begun. Miss you, I so miss you. What the hell? Oh. Sorry, looking for... Guess it'll be the gray. If this fits. And it does. Woohoo! Then just be. This is smile. If it's killing me, it's killing you. Most must be strong. Where's to be? Obsessed with me. Someone else who loves me. Fast asleep. I've made up my mind. There is no turning back. Good to me. She deserves better than me. Look you in the eye. Tell you I don't love you. It's the hardest. Oh, excuse me. Start to cry. Didn't you see what you mean to me? Heads all tied and the heart's not free. It's the hardest thing I'll ever have to do. Oh, walk away. Send time. All with your whole life. Got to be cruel, to be kind. Where I go? Where is son of a bitch? There it is. Hardest thing I've ever had. Show no emotion when you start to cry. Yes, it is. And I don't love. Maybe bye. Maybe we'll do without you. I made up my mind. There's no turning back. Not good to me. She deserves better than me. Yo, I need a white sink bowl. I put that up there. Alright. Okay, so for the most part, the kitchen is done. Alright, so let's take a look. Up close, share. I'm getting there, shit. Okay, so that is our kitchen sink. Let me shed some light on here real quick. So we have a nice little yellow cabinets or gray cabinets with yellow doors, which is the reverse of the living room. Instead of green doors um, we have yellow doors, and then countertops we have the lime green countertops. I'll probably end up putting some dishes and stuff like that, but ultimately I think that we are done. So, I will most likely, because it's busy. Are you gonna have a stove for cooking? I will. Yes. I will probably put in a center island. Um, I will. Shit. Sorry. I will either put in a little island here if there's room, or I will put it off to the side here on one of those. I'm still debating. Um, in fact, let's do that right now. Let's see how that looks with the center aisle or island. So it would have to be 4 studs, like a 2x4 brick, which I should have. um, no. So we need we need drawers. And I'll probably diagonal it, if that makes sense. So those are 2. Okay, so let me put. So it's yellow cabinets, or yellow drawers, I should say. And I'll do side. Because I gotta have knobs for. Oh, shit. I've gotta have knobs for the stove on the one side. Invisible man. Oh, oh, oh. The invisible man. Baby, baby. Okay, so there's that. And what we're gonna do is two. Oh, I was like, what the hell? um, uh, 1x2 gray at the bottom. So we need 2 of those, and then the. This just it raises it up a little bit so I can tile the floor, and then but it also puts it together, like holds it together. Okay, so there's that, and then for the top, we're gonna do some burners, of course. Hold on, these are falling out. So let's do a grill top and then 2 burners. Oh, I need a... It's funny because everybody... I don't know. Matt, let me ask you, because I've had both. For your stovetop, is it an open flame or is it the electric when it comes to your burners? When I was little, it was all like the electric coil. But as I got older, all of those went away. Like in all of the apartments, there was no open flame. But as I got older, all of that went away, and it was all open flame. So it kind of makes me wonder, like, is that just a California thing, or is it like everywhere? Every place I've lived since college has been electric stove coiled, never any open flame because no gas. What do you mean no gas? You don't have gas? I mean, we've heard your streams. We know you have gas. No, I'm just kidding. Um, that's more my streams actually. Um, no, but like, there's no like even your water heaters. There's no for your water heater. Those apartments and my townhouse now does not have any gas lines run. It's all 100% electric for heating and all of that. Interesting. Good to know. See, like when I was growing up, it was all electric coil. There was water heaters though. I mean, it wasn't. So do you have a? What about for your water heater? Is it all tankless or electrical or electric, or do you actually have a water heater? Yeah, my water heater even connects to electric. Is it a tankless or is there an actual tank? Or because you live in a townhouse, it's not really your thing, like for you to deal with all that. I have gas for cooking, and my townhouse is is 5 years old. I know some places tried to outlaw gas hookups. Okay. There's a tank, but the heating element is electric, not gas. Interesting. There's a separate electric circuit for the water heater. Interesting. Side lies. Be alone. Seems so close. Spoken to the snow. Oh. So yeah, we have all of ours is so we're on propane. So we have a separate tank now. That is our tank. Technically, we rent the tank. Um, but so we have to go through that particular gas company that provides the tank. But everything is propane. So our stove, propane stove, our water heater, propane, our washer, and well, our dryer, not our washer. Our dryer is propane. Um, and then of course our grill. Our grill isn't hooked up to our main propane tank. We have smaller propane tanks, but I like that. People have suggested that I hook them up, and there's a converter that you could. Well, I don't know that it would need a converter actually, but anyway, well, it would probably need a converter, but or maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, I like having a couple small propane tanks for my grill, just so that just in case if we are not paying attention and we lose or we forget about filling the propane or something, um, we don't have that issue, and we can always like, oh shit, we forgot to fill our tank. They can't come out till Monday. It's Saturday, so guess what? We're grilling the rest of the weekend. Um, and we always have we have I think we have 3 small propane tanks always on hand because we have a big grill. So, and we do like to grill, especially in the summer. Um, I mean, because I'm sorry, there's nothing better than a grilled steak, like on a grill. Um, Nothing better. I mean, I know that's just my opinion, but that is my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. I love me a grilled steak. Oh, that or you forget to turn the gas off and you drain the big tank. If we forgot to turn the gas off, we'd probably blow up our house. Not grilled and definitely, or not grilled is definitely best. Not grilled. You don't like a grilled steak? You like a pan seared or a flat top grilled steak? Interesting, G Monkey. And good to see you back. See, like, uh, comes in summer, forever. Loving you. It's tight, but it works. What's before? Can't believe they have never cry. 'Cause I am there, always be there. Down the winter comes in. Not should be no. Monkey can't type. Grilled steak is the best. Okay. I was gonna say you don't like you prefer a flat top steak. That's surprising. I mean, to each his own. I mean, no judgment at all. Other than I think you're nuts, if that was the case. No, I'm just kidding. Um, you only one, my solitude. Since I have this out, I might as well. Comes in summer, forever. Oh, it needs to be flipped. Crap. So love it. It ends up being more like a peninsula than. Well, monkey is nuts, but not like that. Gonna be loving you forever. Okay, so now. Um. What was I gonna do? Oh, since I'm what's it called? Since I'm in this bucket, let me find some shit to put on the walls, and then we will finish up. Probably all down at the bottom. I didn't know the eagles were still roaming. Did you all know the Eagles were still touring? Please tell me y'all know who the Eagles are. But, man, I didn't know that they were still touring. Okay, I need to pick this piece up, and I need a bucket real quick. Nobody knows who they are. I have to give without you I don't. That's all I have to give. Talk when you talk. Even listening to the what you say. It's okay, babe. Your problems, kiss them all away. Does he leave? You need him the most, 'cause his friends with on your side. uh, to you, hey girl, cry no more. The side. Oh, 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 it's kind of, lol. Was that? Do I want to know what that is? What the hell is that? Fredericks to banana? Oh, everything I have is for you. You got it, you got it. You got it. All that I have for you. I can live. What is that? I like that. You. But I don't have anything just as long. Okay, I think I could put those two down instead. Or on. Yeah, shut up, Matt. I know what you're going to say. Well, you said it. Hashtag 36. Okay. Okay. All right. I think that'll do it for today. So I'm gonna clean up off screen. So let me show you what we've got here. Here we go. Okay, so this is what we got done. So we got done the bathroom. Oh, I like the lighting better there. If I can hold the camera right. So there we have the bathroom. Okay, I know I need to do a mirror there. I have a mirror. I have a bunch of mirrors, but I need to find them. I think there might be in my my grand hotel. Um, so sorry. So there's the bathroom, looking nice and simple and sweet. Then coming over here, we have the bedroom. Very bright colors, I know, but it still looks nice, at least I think. I may switch something out here and put like a picture frame just to give it some color on the wall, um, which means I'm going to have to do that on this side as well, but I'm okay with that. Um, and then coming over here again to a bright kitchen. So we have cabinets on the bottoms, some dishes, a sink. We have a cooktop there. Um, I'm not sure I like the cooktop area. I mean, it is kind of making for more of a peninsula than an island because you can't, I mean, it's not like you can really walk through that section, so I might fix that. Um, and then we still have to do this side. I did put up some paintings, a tapestry, and some nice art there. And then this is where the elevator is. So we still have a living room to kind of put together of sorts, but ultimately, and then to tile out the remaining part of the floor. So don't got a lot to do, but at the same time do got a lot. So I'll probably finish up that off camera and go from there. Excuse me. And then of course I've got to clean up my mess because if I don't clean up, I'm going to end up having to do it later. And what was the point of organizing all of this if I'm just going to screw it back up? So, anyway, that's what I got, guys. Um, Pretty excited about the overall um, progress. Got most of the floor done, which I'm very happy with, or the second floor. So, like I said, I'll probably finish that up, and then the next Wednesday, like, there's not much of a floor to do, because it's only like if you look at the third floor, it's got the like it's meant to be like an open air window, so I might do some floral around that. But I mean, this comes off and it's just this section. I think I do actually have to raise it up because there's no or shrink the doors. Um, but I mean, yeah. I mean, there's not much more to this building. And then from there we will decide. Um, let's see, what do we have? Okay, so I do need to finish up the Grand Hotel, the bottom floor of the Grand Hotel. I have Emma's art school that I mocked out, so that build has to be done. We are still working on the Asian, uh, Chinatown area. I need to work on the coral reef. I want to do something with that, the Friends Theater. Um, and then I've got a couple side projects that I'm working on for the lug stuff and all of that. So, I probably won't do the Emma's Art School stuff because it's it's similar. Um, so it's similar in color. Here, I'll showcase that real quick. So the Emma's Art School build that I put together, it's kind of similar coloring. So if I so it's like oh I will where'd this go? This went here. What's missing? Nothing. Okay, so this is so you guys have seen the Lego Friends botanical set. So here is the Emma's Art School. A little dusty, a little dirty. The exterior is done. It's just the interior. And let me see. I think the flooring on the bottom floor is done. But I think I have stuff in the second and third floor, but I actually haven't done anything. So the second floor is empty. But yeah, there's stuff in here. So that's, I mean, I just have, is similar to the botanical gardens. I have the interior stuff to do. Why isn't this? I'm missing a jumper somehow. That jumper is up for that. Yeah, some reason I'm missing a jumper. This almost has too much clutch. But not really, there's only 2 jumpers. That's weird. Looking good, dude. Thank you. So so that's what I'm saying. So like I mean, should we finish uh Emma's art school? I'm thinking to wait on Emma's art school because it's too similar and I want to spread the similar looks out. Um so those are 2, and then the Chinese festival, or not the festival, the Chinese um shit. Oh, I also have to do the City of Lanterns. Um, I have to work on the City of Lanterns. I've got stuff. So, who's on right now? M. Binda is on right now. So I think we're going to um I think we're gonna we're gonna raid into M. Binda. If I can figure out how to raid again. M is looking over the new releases, so he's actually talking about Marvel right now. So, all right, guys, I think that's what we're gonna do. So again, thanks for watching, guys. I really do appreciate all the love and support. Like it really, really means a lot to me that you've taken the time, energy, and effort to hang out and build with me. He's talking about Krusty right now. He just switched. Um, and yeah, so who gets thrown into the hat? Matt? gets thrown into the hat, and we will go ahead and throw G Monkey into the hat as well. So, when are we actually doing? We're gonna do. We have, I think, one more week. Yeah, so we will probably do the the drawing on the 28th. So remember, guys, if you guys are here, and as long as you guys are chatting consistently throughout the entire stream and all of that fun stuff, your name will be thrown into the hat, and we will draw a name for some cool merch. So um, make sure that you're chiming in and you're participating and having fun. And unfortunately, this is for U.S. only. It I had shipped 2 months ago. I shipped out the lug a copy of this shirt to somebody in the Netherlands, and it cost me $75 to ship it, and they still haven't gotten it yet, and it's been 2 months, and I'm hoping they're gonna freaking receive it because I didn't want to, you know, I don't want to even think about shelling out $75 to them not for them not to receive it. And then I shipped. That's the thing too. I shipped one to Canada as well, and they got it. It took them about a month, but they got it. It didn't cost me $75. It cost me about 25 to 30. But yeah, shipping, especially overseas right now, is way too expensive. So this does only apply for U.S. Citizens or people who live in the U.S. But yeah, so essentially, if you're chatting throughout the whole stream and engaging and all of that, then we'll throw your name into the hat and maybe get you some merch. So right now, we are throwing in just as a recap, G Monkey, and we are going to throw in Matt from Brooks Bricks. So that'll be fun. So we're gonna raid on over to our buddy M Binda and have some fun over there. So give him some love, give him some shout outs, and represent. Did it? Is it rating? Usually it gives me ready right now. Okay, there we go. And again, thanks for being here. I really do appreciate it, and we'll see you next time on 36 Bricks.